Hello there. I decided to try to make a video in English instead of Finnish. I realized that when I think about talking in English, I recall my daughter's words of my bad pronunciation of some English words, and she said that if I don't change my or learn to pronounce English better, nobody will understand me. Today I thought about this, and after all, I think in this video, if somebody doesn't understand me, it's more on content than presentation. Well, fear. What is fear really? Fear is something that prevents us from doing things that we desire. Or, well, desire, that's a good word. The fear is something that says to me that I'm not good enough, or I suspect myself being not enough. I stop doing things I desire because of fear of not being accepted. That's my deepest fears, not being accepted. Whoa, it has haunted me so long. I just learned like a few months ago, or within the last year, I have learned that is one of my deepest fears. Not being accepted. It's kind of a sad thing, and it puts me in the mode of thinking, why? How come? Where did I got that fear? How did it land in me? And maybe also a little how to overcome it, how to not being affected about it, or how not to let my fear lead me, so that my desires would lead me and I would let myself to do things I have a call for. I know that recognizing this fear in me is a key for me to avoid being in fear. I have also realized that this fear will never leave me. I'm built that way. It's in me. It's built in my structures. But now that I know it exists, I can cope with it. I can notice it. I have a name for it. It is a thing for me now. Previously it was something that was unknown for me. It didn't exist for me in my consciousness. Uh, well, of course it was there, but I wasn't aware of it. And as it was there and I wasn't aware of it, then I could not connect with it. I could not manage it. Of course, manage, yeah, I couldn't live with it. I was living with it, but I wasn't aware of it. So I was managed by my fears, unconscious fears. Yeah, and then in this sense, I just wanted to talk about the fear and define fear and how fear is living in us, in me and in many people I know. Yeah, uh, in this sense, I don't know one single person that would be fearless. Yeah, fearless. Sometimes people who do the bravest things in the world, they are under big fears. And sometimes if you do brave things, you are seeking for compassion and acceptance, and you are seeking to fulfill your secondary needs. In that sense, your passion and your desire are your primary needs. If you are filled with love and acceptance and your surrounding supports your being with love, then you have a possibility to follow your desires, live your passion, live the life as it meant to be. If your surrounding is filled with fear, anger, disbelief, war, any negative emotions, then there is no room for passion, arts, creativeness. More or less everyone is closed, they are in fear, shame, ashamed, they might feel some guilt, and anger. And those feelings are keeping you away from your call, from your desires, from your passion. At this point, I'm there where I understand this, where I'm waking up in that sense that I understand this, and I see it in me. I can see a practical example here, right here. So through the experimental research, I have found this to be true in me, and for me it is true in our society. The next step that I see, it's already here because I'm doing this video, I'm doing this recording. This is something like self-acceptance for me. This is my step to come to come true, to become visible as me, as I am, talk about what I think as I think it, not through some filtering and thinking, oh, is it appropriated to say this, or is it okay, or does somebody think I'm lunatic, or I'm mad, I'm crazy, whatever. I'm not afraid of that now. There is still a lot of things in me I'm afraid to say loud. I don't have the courage to overcome or to say everything, I think. Everything that is true inside. But there is still so many fears in me that prevents me talking out, doing, making my life as I desire. And at the same time, I see that when I'm in fear and then I'm not doing what I desire, that's at the same time divides me even longer away from my desires. And that way it is really true that, everyone gets the challenges, problems they need for themselves. I get mine when I do things from my fear or my guilt or my usually my unconscious negative expectations. When I act from them, that takes me a little bit away from my desire and from what I should do, what I want to do. And when I'm a little bit more away from what I am, I start feeling bad. And if I continue on that track, I start feeling worse and worse and worse and worse. So there comes the point when I'm feeling so bad that I have to do something about it. And that takes me closer to myself. I'm starting to become or act truthfully for myself. And that creates harmony, that creates a peaceful feeling inside me. It feels like the time would stop. It feels like there is only now. And the time, in that timeless moment, it really feels like we are all one. Wow, that's true. Yeah, this is one of those good moments when you discover something. Thank you for watching. Thank you.